Hi guys, today I will be sharing how to make coconut bread. For the bread dough, we need 1 packet of yeast, which is 8 grams or 2 and 1/4 teaspoon of yeast, 2/3 cup of warm milk, 60 grams of melted butter, 1/4 cup plus 1 tablespoon sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, 3.5 cups of bread flour, and 2/3 cup of warm water. So to begin, we're going to get 1 tablespoon of sugar, add this to the 2/3 cup of warm water, then add the yeast. Mix this and let it rest for about 5 to 10 minutes or until the yeast is bubbly. So after 5 minutes, this is what the yeast looks like. We're ready to make the bread dough now. So in a stand mixer, or if you don't have a stand mixer, you can use your hands to knead the dough. Combine the milk, butter, then the yeast. Add the remaining 1/4 cup of sugar. Combine the salt and the bread flour. Give it a mix. Then add this to the wet ingredients. Don't add the bread flour all at once. Check the consistency first. So start kneading. Once the bread flour is absorbed by the liquid ingredients, you can start adding the flour again. So once the flour is all in, continue kneading this for about 8 to 10 minutes or until the dough is smooth and elastic. So this is about 8 minutes of kneading. This is now ready. As you can see, the dough is very smooth and elastic. So in a bowl, I have a little bit of vegetable oil. So form the dough into a ball, just like this. And then roll this with the oil. The oil is about 1/2 tablespoon to 1 tablespoon of oil. Cover this with cling wrap and let it rest in a warm spot for about an hour or until it doubles in size. For filling, we're going to need 1 egg, 4 tablespoons of butter that we're going to melt, 1/2 cup of sugar, 1 cup of desiccated coconut, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So in a bowl, we're going to combine the desiccated coconut, sugar, give this a quick mix, and then add the melted butter. Mix until well combined. In a separate bowl, crack in 1 egg. Using a fork, whisk the egg. And then immediately add this to the desiccated coconut mixture. So mix again until it is well combined, and then finally add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Now we're going to transfer this into a cling wrap and then form this into a log. And then we're going to put this in the fridge while we're waiting for the dough to rise. So the dough has doubled in size. We're ready now to divide the dough. I'm going to divide the dough 60 grams each. With 60 grams, I made about 17 coconut bread. So once you divide the dough into 60 grams each, we're going to form this dough into a ball. Just like this. So do this procedure until you finish up with all the dough. So this is what they look like. Now cover this with cling wrap while we're working with shaping the dough and putting the filling inside so it doesn't dry out. So this is now the filling. I'm going to divide this into 17 pieces because I have 17 pieces of dough. So here is now the dough. I'm going to flatten this slightly. Into the center of the dough, I'm going to add the coconut filling. Enclose the filling with the dough. Lightly rub it against your work surface. And then using a rolling pin, we're going to flatten the dough lengthwise. And then fold it in half. And then half again. In the center of the folded dough, we're going to make a cut. And then twist this so the cut part will be on top, forming it into a semi-heart shape. I'll show you a few more times. And this is what they look like. Now cover this again with cling wrap, and we're going to let this rise again in a warm spot for about 30 to 40 minutes or until it doubles in size again. So this is what they look like after 35 minutes. We're going to bake this in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for about 12 minutes. And this is what it looks like after 12 minutes. Now to make this bread shiny, I'm going to brush this with melted butter. This is an optional step. And this is the finished product. I hope you give this a try. This is really good. The bread is so soft and the coconut filling, the sweetness is just right. Just to show you what it looks like inside when you cut the bread in half. Again, bake this for 12 minutes. This is really delicious. I can guarantee that you're going to love this. So I hope you give this a try. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next week. Bye!